Tori, your daughter is in front of our house right now for some reason. Can you explain why this is? I'm sorry, but 6 in the morning is way too early to have her over. And I don't remember inviting her over to our house anyways. Why did you leave her after all, by herself in front of our house? Tori, you need to answer right now.
Ugh, can you please stop spamming my phone? Do you know what time it is? What do you want?
That's my line. Why do you leave your daughter all by herself at a time like this? She was freezing when I answered the doorbell. What kind of mother does that to her own daughter? Where are you right now? And where is Andrea? I'm getting worried about what you might have done to her, judging by what you've done to Valerina. Please just give me an explanation about the whole situation.
Oh, yeah, about that. I'm leaving Valerina for you guys to raise. She just isn't worth my effort, you know? I hope you guys have a good time together, though. Sorry about the late notice.
What? What do you mean, raise? I don't know what makes you think this is a time to be joking around, but you need to stop. If you wanted us to let her stay at our house, then you should have at least let us know a day in advance. Even Valerina's crying because she thinks that you left her for good.
Well, she's right about crying, because that's exactly what I mean. I need you to raise her from now on. As in, like, she isn't coming back to our house anymore, so you need to give her food and shelter and education and stuff. She's not our child, she's yours.
What? You can't just leave your child at our house and claim that we have to raise her from now on. That has to be some typical child abuse.
I mean, you could sue us and bring her back to our house, but as you can tell from the situation right now, I do not care about that child, and she's just gonna have a very miserable life ahead. And if you don't take the role of raising her, she'll probably end up at some orphanage and live an even more miserable life. So, it's up to you.
You're sick. How could you do this to this beautiful child? Shame on you.
Say whatever you want. You can either take responsibility in making her happy, or just sit back and watch her life fall apart.
Why are you doing this to her?
Look, as you know, my husband died last month. And as a single mother, do you really think I can afford to raise 2 kids? While working to make money at the same time? Even with the inheritance that my husband left behind, the best I can do is provide a living for one of them.
That's a problem for you to figure out, and abandoning one of them is definitely not the way.
There's only so much that a part-timer can do, you know? I can only feed 2 mouths, and one of those is mine.
Then why don't you ask your parents to help you out a bit?
Oh my god, I hate my parents. I would rather die than rely on them.
How ungrateful of you to say that.
As I've said before, say whatever you want. Please be my guest. I don't care. So, given all of the information that I mentioned above, I realized that I could only raise one child, and the other child should be raised by someone more facilitated, which turned out to be you. Come on, you're my husband's younger sister and Andrea's aunt. Come to think of it, Andrea's basically your own daughter.
What are you on right now? There's no way that you really think that logic is going to justify all of this.
I'm sure your husband is going to be excited about having a daughter too.
But this isn't our child.
You said that you would support me in whatever way necessary at the funeral. This is the help that I need right now, so I need you to cooperate.
But this is all so sudden and out of nowhere. Have you at least tried to ask for support by the government or something? There's tons of ways to help raise your children, and scholarships and child support.
It's too much of a hassle to go through all of that paperwork, and I don't have the time to be dealing with all of that right now.
You can't tell me that you can't do even that for your own children. Please get your priorities straight. This isn't the same thing as buying a puppy. We're talking about your own child here.
It's just easier to make you raise her. Therefore, it makes more sense to just do that. Come on, quit being so stubborn and help out a sister.
I would have helped you out with all of the paperwork that you needed if you had just said it was what you needed. It isn't too late. Let's go to the city hall together and see what kind of financial support you're eligible for. How could you abandon Valerina all by herself like this?
I mean, if it came down to choosing one of the two, I'm pretty sure that anyone would have chosen Andrea.
I would never choose one of my kids over the other.
Everyone says that until they're actually demanded to make the decision. Valerina's always whining about something and never shuts up. On top of that, she's so slow and dull in the mind. She won't do me any good even if I keep her, so I'm letting her go.
Whether a child does you any good or not, it's a parent's responsibility to love and protect the child. How dare you label your own kids like that?
You can say whatever you want, but when it comes down to making a choice, the answer is always obvious. Andrea never complains, and she's always smiling. She is so unproblematic, so I'm sure she has a far better chance of making it in any type of job. Therefore, I'm investing in her.
What do you mean by investing in her?
I'll raise her for now, and once she's able to get a good job, she can make all of the money, which I'll live off of. It's a great plan, isn't it?
You're really going to isolate your daughter from her sister and make her work like a slave? Are you serious?
Of course I am. They say work smarter, not harder. This is my smartest way out of being poor.
You're crazy.
I'm really not. It's the child's job to take care of their parents, and Andrea has a far better chance in making lots of money. Therefore, it's only natural that I put in more effort for her instead of Valerina. That's why I gave you the stupid one. Good luck raising her!
I've never met anyone as obnoxious as you. You know that? I feel horrible for Andrea for being chosen and forced to stay with you. Our family has our own plans too. We can't just take Valerina in and make it work. Please just come to our house so we can discuss all of this. If you can't come, then I'll drive Valerina over to your house. Which would you prefer?
What about neither? Andrea and I are moving today, so I'll never see you again. Sorry.
What?
We can't afford to keep living in the apartment we used to live in, so I decided to take my daughter and move into a cheaper place. It's a bit far away from here, but my friend owns the place so I can live there for practically free. Isn't it amazing? That friend's gonna introduce me to a new workplace too, so I'm basically well off at my new location. We're resting at a restaurant by the highway right now, so I won't be coming back.
So you're just texting me to stall until you got on the highway?
I mean, you would have brought her back if I left you an option, so... Come on. When you come to think of it, this is the best for all of us. The girl wouldn't have been treated well if she was stuck with us. And you like kids. It's all for the best.
A parent is supposed to give their life to stay by their child, not to sell them away because they don't need them.
Well, I guess I'm not your practical parent then. Look, the house that we used to live in isn't ours anymore, and I have no intention in coming back. So, might as well have fun raising the girl. She's a bit dull, but she's still fun to mess with. You got this.
This has to be illegal in some way. Hey, don't do this to your daughter. Don't do this to us. Just tell me where you are right now. I'll head there, so please just tell me.
Not a chance, honey. I know you're trying to push Valerina back to me. Won't let that happen. She's yours now, so treat her well. I hope y'all have a happy future together. Bye-bye.
I'm not done with you. Hey, Tori, you don't have to do this.
Hey, Bella. Long time no see, right? How have you been?
I'm sorry, who is this?
Oh, don't tell me you've forgotten about me. It's me, Tori. You know, your legal sister, the wife of your older brother. Come on, we both know you remember me. Quit playing dumb.
I actually do not remember you. Or maybe it's just that I'm instinctively dismissing the existence of the horrifying person who abandoned her own daughter after my older brother died 10 years ago? Neither me, my husband, or our beloved daughter Valerina can recall you. Sorry.
See, you do remember. How have you been? I can't believe you actually went out of your way to raise her instead of abandoning her. Props to you, girl.
What do you want? After all of these years, without giving us a single call or text, not even checking on Valerina at all, the audacity you have to be talking to us right now. Don't tell me you've reached out to us after all these years just to check on her. She doesn't need you anymore. She understands well that you don't care, and that we do.
Why would I go out of my way just to do that? I'm not as bored as you might think.
What do you want then?
Can you give Valerina back to me?
What?
She's already 15 and she's not a child anymore. So I'll have her work for my friend's store, starting next year, so I need her back.
Are you hearing yourself right now?
Of course I am. Loud and clear.
Then I'd assume that even a crazy person like you would understand that I would say no, right? You're the one who left her behind at our house in the first place. You have no right to be asking us to let her go back to being with you. She's practically a daughter to us, and we would never make her go through such a thing.
Yeah, I get it. As much as I'd like to say you're right, I really need another worker right now. So please, give her back.
What happened to your other worker?
Oh, Andrea? Well, she ran away from me last night.
Ran away?
Yeah. I started online gambling as a game to pass some time, but I got a bit carried away. And now I'm stuck with a bunch of debt. So I told Andrea to work instead of studying for college. And she ended up running away.
What the hell are you doing? Is it that hard to be a decent parent?
Apparently so. So, can I have Valerina back?
What kind of adult would let a child enter that environment? No. My answer is no. So please don't contact us ever again.
Okay, let me rephrase it. I'm demanding you to give me my daughter back. You have no right to say no to this request. She's not your child. She is my child, and I have the legal rights as her parent. And Valerina has the responsibility to help me pay back my debts as my child. Got it?
Actually, Valerina is our child. Legally.
But I never signed any papers.
As soon as you left her with us, we went through legal procedure to adopt her. So now she's ours, and we have no right to hand her over.
What?
She is our daughter of my husband, so good luck paying back all of your debts alone.
What? You can't just do that without the permission of me? I'm her mother. She is my daughter by blood. This whole thing should be illegal.
It really isn't. There's a way to adopt a child without permission of the parent. I won't go to any specifics since you probably won't understand any of it anyways. But we were legally admitted as eligible for becoming family through court. And you and Valerina are legally strangers.
You're lying! You can't do that! I'm her real parent. She still has to listen to me.
Actually, she doesn't. We didn't just adopt her. We went through a foster care adoption process, which basically means that there is no legal tie between you and your daughter anymore. This actually requires the agreement of a real parent. But since you were gone for so many years, the court decided that you were incompetent in making a decision upon this case. Therefore, we didn't need your agreement to make the decision to go through. Valerina is our child, and I will protect her from you with my life. You will never lay a finger on her ever again.
Then who's gonna help me pay back my debts? I can't just do it on my own. How am I supposed to get out of this?
I guess you're going to have to work on your own. You can't just keep relying on your kids and other people, including them, forever. Just help yourself, and you'll be fine.
Then what was the point of giving birth to 2 daughters? There's no point in having kids if they're useless to me when I need them. I won't let this happen. I will not allow this. You know what? You need to resolve the adoption. go through the legal procedures and make her my daughter again.
No way. I don't like paperwork, and I'm too lazy to go through that whole process, so...
Quit messing around. I'll be on my way to bring Valerina back. You better be ready.
Where are you headed to?
To your house.
Do you know where our house is?
The place I dropped Valerina off 10 years ago?
I'm sorry to tell you this, but our family actually moved to another state a few years ago because of my husband's work. So you won't find us at our old house. Sorry.
What? How dare you move without telling me? This is my kid that you're dragging with you. I deserve to know where she is whenever I want.
Again, she's not your daughter.
Why is it always me? Why do bad things always happen to me? Why can't everyone just do what I ask them to do? Help me, please. I can't pay off my debts alone. I'll be stuck working for the rest of my life.
As strangers, we have no responsibility to helping you. Sorry.
Why not?
Why don't you take a deep breath, close your eyes, and ask yourself, have I really done nothing to be deserving this right now? I'm sure you'll be able to get yourself an answer. Since I'm done addressing this situation, I'll be going now. I'm sure neither I nor Valerina will ever be seeing you again. So, farewell. Apparently, Tori tried to go and look for Valerina and Bella, but wasn't able to do anything since she couldn't pay for the gas to get anywhere. After that, she tried to work her butt off to pay back her debts, but ended up borrowing even more money because of her online casino addiction. After reaching out to illegal sources or money laundering, she was caught by the members of a gang and was forced to work as a prostitute. After acting upon impulse, Tori ended up getting herself in a living hell situation. Not that she didn't deserve it. FYI, Andrea was taken to her grandparents' house after a few days since she ran away from her mother. And now she lives with her grandparents and goes to high school like any other student. Valerina is also a high school student now, and she's pursuing her dreams as a nurse, going to school every day with her friends. In the end, I'm extremely grateful that everyone ended up at a better place, and I think everyone other than Tori is glad about how things ended up.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Hey sis, how are ya? You got a minute?
Mia?
Can I go to your house?
Huh? We haven't talked for 5 years. What do you want?
I want to go to your house.
Do you even know where I live?
That big condo in the city. You live on the penthouse.
Oh, how did you...
That old lady in her neighborhood. She told me.
Oh, her. Wait, you went to see Mom and Dad?
Yup, and listen to this. Dad was like, I told you to never come back here. Can you believe him? They're so mean. They didn't even let me in the house. What's wrong with them?
What's wrong with you? You are the one that stole your friend's fiance. You ruined her wedding. Then she sued you, and Dad had to spend most of his retirement pay for the lawsuit.
I know, but still, it's been 5 years. I'm their daughter. They should just let it go.
I don't know about that.
Whatever. I think they should let it go.
That's not up to you.
All right, then. I'm gonna go to your house now.
You can come, but you're not getting in.
Why not?
The main gate won't open unless I let you in, which I won't.
What? But, I injured my arm.
Huh?
You can't just leave me out here.
You serious?
Yeah, I messed up. I can still use my right hand, but it hurts. I'm already at your condo, by the way.
What?
Can you see me?
Ugh, you really came?
Yup. Come on, let me in.
Fine.
Yay!
But only under one condition. You gotta find your own place within a month.
Okay.
Mia, pick up.
What? I'm with my friends. What do you want?
There's some blonde guy in my living room. Who is he?
Huh?
Some guy I've never seen before is in my living room. You know him?
Oh, that's my boyfriend.
Huh? Wait, I thought you were with your friend's fiance.
Oh, him? I dumped his ass a long time ago.
Oh, whatever. You can't just let strangers into my house.
Oh, but I was afraid you might kick me out while I was out. So I got my boyfriend to stay there for me while I was gone. Pretty smart, right?
Ugh, what is wrong with you? Get him out of here.
Oh, come on. He's my boyfriend. He might be your brother-in-law someday. He's not a stranger.
Yes, he is. He's a stranger to me. Get him out of here, now.
Ugh. Chill out. Anger gives you wrinkles. You're almost 40 and you're still single, so relax. Take a break. You want to get married someday, don't you?
I got a boyfriend. Not that it's any of your business, but
Oh, is that so?
just come home and get him out of my house.
Why?
'Cause I don't want him in my house.
Relax. It's gonna be fine. And, he's moving in with me, so
Huh?
we'll just mind our own business. No worries.
What? No way. You can't do that.
Why not?
Get your own place.
I know. Why don't you move out? Then we can stay there.
Huh?
I mean, in a way, I have the right to live there too. And we're getting married soon, so we're practically married now. So if you leave, problem solved. You don't even work, right?
What? Of course I do.
Whatever. Just leave, okay?
Are you insane? You know how long it took me to find that place? A very long time. I'm not giving you my apartment.
But you don't want to live with my boyfriend, right? He already moved most of his stuff in.
What?
Come on, just give me your apartment, please.
Ugh.
Please? Come on, what's the big problem? It's mine, okay? As long as my boyfriend is there, you won't be able to live there, so...
You little... Were you planning to do this the entire time?
I'll leave that to your imagination. I just got home.
Hey!
So yeah, this place is mine now. Get out.
Mia!
Hey, where did you go last night?
I slept at a nearby motel.
Oh, I see. Was it because of me? Sorry. You can stay at my place if you want, you know?
You can stay there for as long as you like.
Really?
Yeah, but the house is still under my name, so we gotta do something about that. I want to put it under your boyfriend's name.
Ah, gotcha. That makes sense. Just tell me what to do.
I'll send you the necessary documents later.
Okay.
And, I'm moving my stuff out on Sunday. Can you guys go somewhere during the day?
What? This isn't some kind of trick, is it? You're not trying to take this place back from me, are you?
No, it's not even my place anymore, so no worries.
All right, got it. I trust you, sis.
All right, I'll send you the documents in a few days.
Cool, thanks. Hey, what the hell? Why do you take all the furniture and stuff? The house is empty. What the hell?
What do you mean? They're my stuff.
But this place is mine now. You can't do this.
Yeah, but the furniture and stuff, those are all mine, so I need them too. You thought I was just gonna leave everything there? At least you still got the AC. And I left the fridge and the washing machine for you, so stop complaining, okay?
What about the TV? Your computer and your Roomba?
Get your own?
Oh, come on. Can you buy them for us?
No way. I gotta unpack. Bye.
Hold on. Hey, pick up. What's going on?
What now?
Someone stole money from my bank account, and lots of it.
Huh?
Most of my savings, they're gone. What the hell is going on?
I think that was the initial deposit for the condo.
What are you talking about?
You're the one renting the place, so you gotta pay the rent and stuff.
What?
And the rent? It's $7,000 a month.
What? Wait, I thought you owned this place.
Nope.
I thought Dad bought this place for you with his retirement money. You don't even work.
What? He used his retirement money to pay for your lawsuit, remember? And, why do you assume that I don't work?
'Cause you don't work.
Yes I do. I have my own business.
Huh?
I left for work every morning. You don't remember?
I thought you were just doing that for appearances.
What? Ugh, I don't even know what to say to that. 5 years ago, when the company I started working at went out of business, I was unemployed for a few months. But, while you were busy ruining your friend's family, I worked my ass off. That's how I got to where I am today.
No way.
And that condo was temporary. My fiance and I are building a new house once we get married.
What? You tricked me.
What? You signed all the documents yourself.
What? I didn't know that.
I told you. You weren't even listening, were you?
It sounded complicated, so I kind of dozed off.
Why would you sign something if you don't understand it?
Ah!
Oh well, that place is yours now, so if you can't pay the rent, you gotta leave.
No, I can't lose this place. It was my dream to live in a place like this. Can you lend me some money, please?
Hell no. Bye. She was flat out broke, but I didn't want to cause trouble for the landlord. So I lent some money to my sister to pay the initial deposit and other fees. She moved into a small, cheap apartment with her boyfriend. But a few months later, she got into a huge fight with him. I heard one of the neighbors called the police on them. They got kicked out of the apartment. Then they broke up. She went back to my parents' house, but they had already moved out. They lived in a nice retirement home now. When she saw that the house was gone, she flipped. Then the neighbors called the cops on her, and not sure what happened to her after that. Oh well, not my problem.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Hey, sis. It's Mako. Long time no see.
Huh? Mako? How did you get my number? I blocked you and even got a new phone.
So a little birdie told me something. Hey, wait. Isn't getting a new phone without telling me a little mean? Even though I'm your one and only adorable little sister?
Huh? Adorable? I haven't thought of you as adorable even once. I don't even think of you as my sister anymore.
What? Why? You're horrible.
How is that horrible? Have you forgotten what you did? You stole my fiance 4 years ago.
Wow, are you still holding a grudge over that? That's like ancient history. And I told you I was sorry. Can't we put the past behind us?
Don't be ridiculous. Like hell, I'm gonna forgive you. You stole my fiance right before our wedding. Do you know how difficult my life became because of you? You caused his parents all sorts of trouble because he broke off the engagement. And since we worked at the same company, everyone was constantly gossiping about us. It became so hard to be there, I ended up changing jobs. I went through so much.
Wow, really? I had no idea.
Seriously, stop screwing me around. I blocked you because I didn't want to see your face anymore. Then moved house and cut all ties. That's how much I hate you.
You still haven't forgiven me, even though I apologized? You're so petty. Anyway, Kenichi's the one who came on to me. Isn't it unreasonable to only be angry with me?
But you were inviting him out all the time before that. You were all over him, even though you knew he was my fiancé.
Whatever, it's in the past now. More importantly, I have some news for you.
More importantly, ugh, you're vile. What news?
I'm getting married! We got engaged just the other week.
Cool, that's nice.
Excuse me, what kind of reaction is that? You could seem a little more pleased for me.
What? Why would I be pleased? I already cut you out of my life. Whether you get married or you get pregnant, I don't care.
You're so cold. I know you're too old to find a husband for yourself now, so I was going to invite you to my wedding. To think I worked so hard to find your contact details.
You didn't have to do that. Leave me alone. So you're marrying Kenichi? Great. I hope you're happy together.
Huh? I'm not marrying Kenichi, LOL. Me and him broke up ages ago. Stealing him from you was fun enough, but he was broke after paying you compensation for breaking off the engagement. Plus, he was such a bore. I dumped him straight away, LOL. I'm marrying someone else.
Oh, cool. You're free to do as you please.
I'm gonna send you a wedding invite. What's your address?
What? No way am I telling you. Don't you know what cutting you out of my life means? I never want to see you again. Do you understand?
How could you say such a thing? Oh, I know how. Because you're jealous of me.
What?
You're jealous that your little sister's getting married before you, right? My poor sister. Failed to get married because her fiance abandoned her. You and Kenichi would have been married by now, wouldn't you? LOL. Oopsie, sorry.
Cringe. I'm hardly jealous. I wouldn't want to be the kind of scumbag who'd cheat on me with my sister anyway.
You're just coping, you salty loser. Anyways, get excited about my wedding. I'll introduce you to some hot guys if you want. LOL.
I'll pass. I won't be going.
Oh, don't be like that. Just come. I've got a big surprise for you. You're gonna be amazed, LOL. You better be there. Ugh, sis! Why didn't you reply to my wedding invite? Mom and Dad are ignoring me too. Why?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Didn't Mom and Dad disown you over what happened with Kenichi? My invite turned up in the mail at work for some reason. I put it straight through the shredder without even opening it.
What? Why would you? I worked so hard writing that.
You're so irritating. Will you give it a rest already? Never contact me again.
LOL, that's fine. Because I'm pretty sure you're gonna be the one contacting me pretty soon.
What? Why would I contact you?
About the surprise I mentioned before. Okay, fine. I'll spill the beans. Can you guess what it is if I say the name Takaki Ota?
Huh? How do you know his name?
Takaki's your current fiance, isn't he? Sorry, sis. Looks like I stole your fiance again.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Wow, you still don't get it? You got abandoned by your fiance again. Has Takaki messaged you lately?
No, I didn't. And no, he hasn't. Wait, did you?
Who do you think I'm with right now? Your fiance. You're such a moron for taking this long to figure it out.
No, my wedding's today.
Huh? What are you talking about, LOL?
My wedding is today. My fiance, no, my husband, who stood right next to me. They're just making the closing preparations for the ceremony and getting the banquet ready.
What? Your wedding's today? No, that's impossible. I'm with Takaki now. He's marrying me.
I'm not sure what exactly you think is going on here, but Takaki Oda isn't my fiance.
What?
My husband's name is Shohei Sakuma. He works at the same company as me.
No, you're lying. Just because you're upset about me stealing your fiance again doesn't mean you can start telling lies.
It's true. That guy isn't my fiance.
But Takaki said you and him are engaged. It was him who gave me your contact details. He knows lots about your personal info. Wouldn't it just be weird if he wasn't your boyfriend?
Takaki Oda is my stalker.
What? Your stalker?
We met 3 years ago at a work drinking party my coworker invited me to. We happened to swap numbers there. Ever since then, he's been pestering me relentlessly. He went around telling people I was his girlfriend, and even though I wasn't, and constantly invited me out on dates. He even showed up at my house. He caused me so much trouble, I couldn't even block him completely because he was one of our clients at work.
Huh? What? Wait, what?
It was my current fiance who finally got him to leave me alone. I can't believe he's still telling people we're engaged.
No, just wait a second. What's going on here?
Basically, you've been deceived by my stalker claiming to be my fiance. Me and Takaki have nothing to do with each other. He's nothing but a stalker, who you seem to have mistaken for someone else. Which means you haven't stolen my fiance.
What? That kind of thing actually happens? But I don't gain anything from this. This can't be happening. Yeah, I was so looking forward to seeing the look on your ugly, heartbroken face again. Boring.
Is that seriously the reason you went after my fiance?
Yep. I just wanted to see the look on your face one more time. Since it was so funny the last time I stole Kenichi from you.
You really are despicable. I feel embarrassed just knowing we're related.
Well, whatever. The company Takaki works at is much better than yours. And he seems like he has money, so I think I'll marry him anyway.
Huh? What are you talking about? He's unemployed.
Huh? Isn't he one of your company's clients?
No. He's a delusional liar. His stalking escalated, and he showed up at our office one day. He went on a rampage at reception and broke quite a lot of equipment. He got arrested for criminal damage and lost his job. This was all pretty recent, which should mean he's unemployed now?
What? No way!
Or at least, I haven't heard anything about him finding another job. Most likely he just lied to seduce you. Oh, and he's on probation. Whichever way you look at it, he's a dangerous guy.
Huh? But what am I supposed to do now? We already got engaged. I already sent out the wedding invites. I can't pull out now.
Whoops, you really outdid yourself this time. You got married to a stalker neat on probation, LOL. He's super clingy, so good luck getting rid of him.
No. I can't marry someone like him. Why didn't you tell me before?
How was I meant to do that? I had no idea you were even getting married till before today. Anyway, you're not my problem anymore.
No, wait, help me. Are you just gonna abandon me? I'm your little sister and I'm in trouble. Help me.
Nope, I don't have a sister. I don't even have any acquaintances as trashy as you, so I don't know you. But look on the bright side. At least he'll never cheat on you. You'll get his full devotion. He is a stalker after all, LOL. A scumbag, just like you. You're the perfect couple.
Don't say that! Please, I'm begging you. I'm so sorry for everything. Please!
It's your own fault. Deal with it yourself. Anyway, I have a wedding to attend to. See ya! I hope you're happy together. I blocked Mako and got married with an intense feeling of satisfaction. Me, my husband, my parents, and my friends all celebrated together. And it was the best day of my life. My husband Shohei's super kind and he's always there for me. I'm so happy right now. I heard that Mako confronted Takaki Ota. And on top of being unemployed, she found out he was also in mountains of debt. And he'd taken it upon himself to write her name down as the co-signer. They're currently in the middle of a messy divorce. I lost count of how many times she called me and my parents begging for help. But we all ignored her completely. We had already cut her out of our lives after all. To think she was so obsessed with hurting me that she went as far as marrying a guy that dangerous. What a grade A moron.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.